Hey, how's it going? Don't mind all this whiteness behind me. I'm literally just trying to find a spot in the airport that I'm not going to be bothering anybody while I video. Because today we are going to be flying back overseas to the Netherlands and Germany area. And I'm not flying how I normally fly, so I wanted to kind of do a quick video. And who knows, maybe since I'm getting there super early, I'll hang out around Amsterdam because that's where we're flying into today. So we are flying out of the OKC airport down to Atlanta, Georgia, and then up to Amsterdam. So, I don't know, kind of come along and hang out as we have a travel day. Alright, so I'm in Oklahoma City Airport. As I said, I am flying to Amsterdam. I have some stuff I have to do overseas, and I'm going to be there for about a month. So there's going to be a few more videos while we go through this. My normal once a year-ish thing I have to do at least once a year. Sometimes it ends up being 3 times a year. But either way, we are flying over, and normally I take American Airlines, but the last few times that I've gone over, I've had issues, and as a matter of fact, mainly more domestically, we've had issues with American. So I wanted to try a different airline. So today I'm going to be traveling on Delta. I had the choice between Delta or Virgin Atlantic. I know they were about the same price, but we had to think, what would I be using more domestically and out of my own money, because this is a business trip, so my business is paying for the actual flight over, but when I get to keep all the points and stuff. So what am I going to use domestically, more realistically? Virgin Atlantic to fly my family around, or Delta? So I picked Delta. I heard that they have really amazing business class. So I've flown in American several times on business class, so we're going to find out how Delta compares, I suppose, and then see how everything else goes when we get to Amsterdam. No. All right, just to give you an idea of how big of a deal it is for me to switch carriers, I have 0 points on Delta, no reward status, no funny, no nothing, right? But American, I was like premium, platinum, whatever it is, because I traveled with them so much, and we had so many customer service issues that I'm just gonna take the plunge, lose all the points, lose all the status, and try out Delta. So, and I told American, look, this is gonna happen if you guys continue to have crappy customer service and keep doing the things that you're doing. A lot of stuff was like, we would go to try and ticket 5 of us. We'd buy the tickets with points. They would go through. Then they'd be like, we'd get a confirmation for 3 people. And then because we didn't get it, we had to like go back through and try and like redo the reservation. And now because we're trying to make changes, they're charging us, and we had to use more points, and then we didn't have enough points because they upped the points because the flight was more booked now. And I'm like, dude, we were the ones that booked it. Like, what are you talking about? So, and they refused to change any of it, and we ended up paying $300 or $400. Now, that doesn't seem bad, right, for 5 people, but the whole thing was supposed to be on points, and I had plenty of time to do that. And this has not happened once, not twice, but 3 times. And one of them, they didn't even get us all on pre-check. Like, only the adults had pre-check, and normally the kids get pre-check if the adults have it, and they messed it up. So then we all had to go through regular security. And they lost my stuff before. So it's like, dude, I don't know what's happened to you guys in the past couple years, American, but you have lost somebody that literally flies enough without using your credit card to be in one of your top tiers of travel. So sorry for you, dude. It's gonna be Delta. It's good. That's what I'm gonna check out. And if Delta's not good, then I'll switch to another one. But at least I don't feel like I'm losing out on if I do Delta and do one flight, I'm losing out on a ton of points and status. It really sucks to have to change when it comes to like you're at that level to where basically you get all these freebies and stuff, and now you're gonna go back to being
als Ebensekretär Betriebsrates Bürger. Yang sehen, das ist in der Länge. Sugar, take your people that's money, said like I can see this, and you have to look to that. It's a came, it's the idea. Here was but every time I came for her, even on the church, this I like it was, I said, I think so fun.
Flight got delayed already. Not a big deal though. I had like a 5-hour layover in Atlanta, so as long as the storm that's here passes in that amount of time and they can get a plane here, I should be good. If not, I'm gonna have to, I don't know, move the entire trip, I guess, and just get to work a day late, maybe. Either way, already another point up for Delta over American. Like, they have people here announcing that there's going to be a delay almost every time in American. There's nobody at the gate until like right when you're boarding. So yeah, they're already like, hey, you know, this is what's going on. We don't have all the info. This is the info we do have. Come see us. American, nah, they'll just be like, it's delayed, and then you just feel like you don't even want to approach them because they look very angry. It's just been my experience. I don't know. Again, maybe another point up for Delta. Maybe we just had crappy reps when it came to other flights. Maybe they were just already overworked. Been beat up. I don't know. Well, it's a couple hours late, but it's here. And Delta's been super nice and giving us updates the entire time. And by the way, see that guy right there? Pilots are actually listening to him. And I used to do that in the Marine Corps with F-18s. A little bit smaller, a little bit faster. Same concept. Now that's just a plane to Atlanta, so luckily I had a 5.5 hour or 5-ish hour layover there. So now that cut into my layover by about 2.5 hours. So I still have a couple hours to hang out in Atlanta. Not that I really want to hang out at the Atlanta airport, or not that I really wanted to hang out here. But either way, my flights are still good. I did have to get in line and get everything changed. There were a lot of people that got in line, and it seemed like the people doing all of the rechecking were super nice, getting everybody taken care of. And then even when they ran out of people, like, if you have any questions, or even if you just want to check to make sure that your layover will still work for you, just come up here and we'll talk to you and stuff. Again, much different than the American experience. Alright, so I am in Atlanta. We landed. I have an hour and some change to kill. I would have 5 hours to kill, but that's a different story. But right now, because I'm flying business class, I have access to the Delta Sky Lounge. So I know with American, you get to go in whenever you're flying business class. So I asked them, they said, yeah, go ahead. And so the Sky Lounge is essentially a spot where you can go and you get drinks and your food, and it's all just included. So let's check out what they have here. Right, pretty nice in here. I decided to get an old-fashioned complimentary. They do have some of the premium stuff, you saw on the thing, and that would cost you more. But this was complimentary.
Wait, was that some division I ever did? Like the best on the build.
And it's an okay old-fashioned. It's not horrible. It's not fantastic. It's just okay. But it gets bumped up a little slot because it was for free. So I just got some meat from this little ham and cheese slider. Some hummus under there. That's a zucchini roasted corn, like little wrap. I don't know what that is. It looks weird though, so I figured I'd put it on my plate. Dude, you gotta check this out. It is a lunchbox museum or time capsule right by my gate. We're gonna go backwards in time, so that's 2000, which is really weird because that's KISS. Can we go backwards? And I will tell you when I start remembering days. Right here, Alf, 87. Gremlins. I remember these ones from the 80s. These are the ones I remember. Now we're getting back to stuff I don't remember.
No, like these trip multiple.
And then just look at these really old ones up here.
Look at shows.
1920s lunch boxes.
I have the
Snoopy.
This is what we took to school. This job,
By the way, kids nowadays have like insulated, nice, soft, lunch boxes that keep their food cool. Not these, bro. If it's hot out, your food's hot. If it's cold out, your food's cold. This is what it is. It's metal and plastic. It's super thin. And I'll tell you that it was actually fairly durable. But just some of them are crazy, dude. $6 Million Man, Welcome Back, Kotter. Like, really? Some of the stuff they has is insane. Just craziness. Like box lunchbox. Are you kidding me right now? Just box? Well, sad days. I just found out my next flight has also been delayed. So, another point for Delta. I asked, hey, just out of curiosity, I'm not mad, not angry, just wondering why it was delayed. Is there like weather in between here and the Netherlands or something that we're delayed on? There's flight crew or like, no, they need to switch out the aircraft. Which I know takes time. Probably about the same amount of time as the hour that we've been delayed. Like they have to download all the luggage, they have to download all the food off that one, move it to the next one, because with all the food and stuff and everything else to load up, that food was set for certain people. Like I had the option to pick the food I wanted this time around. Never somehow had that option on American. Weird. I've seen people pick it, so I don't know if I just wasn't awesome enough or I wasn't using the app right or whatever. But either way, one thing, they literally sent me an email saying, hey, why don't you pick your food that you want to eat on this flight? I was like, what? I can pick my food early? So they have all that stuff already on this aircraft. So they have to download it and switch all of that stuff over to another aircraft, which would account for an hour delay or more. So great. I'm glad that they were able to actually tell me what it was instead of trying to hide it. Like in the past, I've asked American, like, hey, why are we delayed or whatever, when it's very obvious it's not weather. And literally don't tell you anything. They're super vague about it. Again, I get it. You're gonna have people that are gonna ask for their money back because it's your fault, your aircraft's broken. But just be transparent. Like, and then the guy went, like after I asked him, he went on the intercom and told everybody in the entire thing. And then reminded everybody that if you're in business priority class, you can go hang out in the Sky Lounge. Like, again, where is this customer service on other airlines? Alright. So far, it doesn't look much different than the American one. I do like these headphones though. These are nice. Ooh, they're actually kind of hefty too. Wonder if I get to keep these. That'd be freaking sweet. Pillow. Ooh. Oh, squishy pillow. Yo, sick. I'm putting these on. Kicking my shoes off and putting these on. Oh, this isn't just a pillow. It has a blanket inside too. It's the pillow and a blanket all in one little cushy thing here. Oh, little things to make you feel nice. Some compression socks. Oh, neat. Little toothbrush. You'll freshen up. A little pin. Grooming Alchemist hand cleaners. Interesting. Good. Some toothpaste. Let's go. Alright, let's see. Oh, that's pretty nice. Dude, this controller is way nicer than Americans for sure. And these controls are a lot easier to understand too. Oh, if I'm moving stuff, they're gonna get mad because we're not flying yet. Ooh, that thing comes up. How far up does it go there? Is that it?
That wax up.
Oh, I guess so. Alright, this isn't bad. Especially when I lay down and I have my feet all the way up in there. What's this? Push this. Ooh. That's kind of nice. Doesn't move. Locks in right by me. Interesting.
Like, what's there to break?
Or it slides away. Slides away if I do it right. There we go. That's just a button push. Alright, well, it's fairly comparable to American. I like the TV. Doesn't look like it has as much glare. Maybe it's a slightly nicer TV. The controls for the seat seem a lot more intuitive, a lot better. And the controller for the TV looks much easier to use. These? I bet they have noise canceling on. That'd be nice. I just found a reading light.
Great.
Nice. Alright, this is their little menu. Get some mixed nuts while we're settling in. Different starters. Main course. Now this time I did pick a special main course that's not on here. So hopefully they still have it. If not, I'm going to probably go with the ribs.
I asked for the main cabin.
Yeah, right,
This is one of the first.
And then this is all the same thing in what I'm assuming is Dutch. Get some desserts. By the way, I've had those ice cream sundaes on American. Fantastic. Oh, this one comes with cookie crumbles? What? Little bites. They leave those out while you're doing stuff. And then just before you come in, ooh, banana bread French toast, bro. I'm having that. Scrambled eggs? Oh no. I have to choose? Swash crap. All the different wines they have. I'm not a big wine person. And then all the rest of their stuff. Yeah, that's Dutch. Draken is beverages. Let's see, apple juice. It's not bad, not bad. Oh, they got some Starbucks coffee. Beer. We've got Sweetwater 420 Pale Ale or Miller Lite. Additional selections available. I wonder if you have to ask. Buffalo Trace? Oh, they have different stuff. Oh, is that a single malt scotch? Is that a single malt scotch? What? Woodford Reserve? Nice, dude. That's actually not a bad selection of spirits. I got my fancy headset. I got my fancy orchard. Yeah, I didn't get wine. I didn't get the sparkling wine. You go want shoes? I'll get the good stuff later. All right, let's see what new releases they have.
Give me that.
You can't say that.
I feel like I'm not gonna like any of these.
I wouldn't get scared to you. So,
Oh, I might actually watch that. My daughter and I went and actually seen the play while we were in Oklahoma City, or while it was in Oklahoma City, and it was really good. And I hear that the lady that plays Elphaba, I'm horrible with actresses' names, does a fantastic job. So I might actually watch it. Not a big Ariana Grande fan, but I do like the book. Yeah, I did like to play. So, or maybe I like to play. Yeah, if you're into older stuff, they have movies A to Z. Like Beethoven.
Oh yeah, I'm happy to listen. I'll go through it.
Got some older. There's another one I saw that was a little bit. Alien, bro. That'd be good. That'd be good to watch. Alien Romulus. How is that not in the new release one? That hasn't been out that long. I actually wanted to see that because that's supposed to be when they actually go back to their sci-fi horror instead of all their action stuff. Bro, I'm glad I looked at the A to Z.
Therapy special.
Got some shrimps. I ordered crab cakes. It looks like a lobster bisque or something. Let's try it. What it is. What is that soup? It's really decent tomato soup. That's what it is. The rest just looks good. I'm gonna try the crab cakes. That's gonna be the best one, right? Okay. I'm on a flight, and the food tastes like it should be at a restaurant. I'm just gonna enjoy this and watch the movie. Ice cream! They woke me up for breakfast. I went with the eggs, but apparently it comes with bread pudding. It's weird. Alright, we're here in the Netherlands. Already made it through customs. I'm just going to pick up my bags. I'll say that for the most part, the seat and all of the like in-flight service is about the same on Delta and on American. Now, our plane did get swapped out to, I don't think it was a smaller plane, just a different model. So maybe the seats are different on each model. I think they might be, but because I've seen pictures of other ones, and I'm like, hey, that doesn't look like the one I'm on. So not a big deal. It's enjoyable, relaxing. I got, I don't know, about 4 hours of sleep, a couple drinks, and a couple meals. So all in all, pretty good. I do like that my app is letting me know which baggage to go to, when it's at, where my stuff is. I don't remember the American airline app doing that. I really feel like the UI, user interface, on the Delta app is way better. Sorry, hit a security point. Don't want to get yelled at. But it's just better. I feel like it's easier to use. It's more intuitive. But overall, I don't know. I felt, and it's anecdotal, right? I've taken one flight versus the several flights I've done on American. And there were several flights I had on American I never had any issues with. Then they started racking up some ones where I have had issues, especially issues with customer service. I didn't feel that way with my Delta flight. They were very helpful. We got delayed on both flights. And they were constantly apologizing, constantly saying, here's what you need to do. Our people at the next spot will be able to help you. You can go in your app. You can come up to the counter. We'll show you how to use the app. I never had that on American. If stuff got messed up, it was like this long line. And I get it, people are mad. But they just felt very dismissive. Maybe they couldn't do much, and that's also fine to say, but they weren't saying that. They were just like, and then they were gone. Like one time in Dallas, they literally just left the counter because it's like there's nothing we can do, and left. No consultation, no trying to help you call anybody, no nothing. So I don't know. I felt better on Delta. I really did. We'll see if they continue to live up to the same thing that they just did. I don't see why they wouldn't. And as I get more points, it'll be even better. Because like I said, on American, I'm like, whatever, platinum, and I even checked, we still have enough for another ticket. And my wife's just gonna use it to go visit our family in Virginia when they have our first grandkid. But that's probably gonna be it for American. So we're probably gonna be switching to Delta. I know for domestic flights we like to use Southwest, but even a lot of stuff that they used to do is kind of going to the wayside. So I don't know, maybe it's a full over switch, we'll see. But I gotta get my bag and then get my car.
Did you try something?
T-card is not ready. Like this.
All right, so apparently I did not stand in line upstairs, but I got down here and had to stand in line anyways, so it doesn't matter. Got my car. I have not had this car yet since I've been here. I've been here several times, and I usually end up getting something smaller. Well, the first time I try to get something big, and then there's no parking. So I picked compact wagon as the options. You can get manual transmissions here if you so dare choose to try to learn new streets and drive a manual transmission. I almost got it this time. I was like, yeah, I don't feel like it. So they gave me this. It's a little Toyota Corolla. So it's got the whole hatchback. I guess this counts as a compact wagon. So this is doing two things right now. One, I'm videoing to see that there's no damage. I'm getting this because if I get a ticket, I want to be able to say, nope, that wasn't my car. And two, to show you guys. And it's a HEV, so hybrid. I don't mind driving hybrids and stuff. The only thing I would be worried about is because I have such a long drive is if I was driving an electric. Although the hotel I'm staying at does have electric plug-ins, so maybe it'd be okay. But look at this. This isn't a plug-in hybrid. It's just a straight hybrid. I had originally planned on because I was going to be here early enough, just going to like the tulips outside of Amsterdam. But because my flight had been delayed so many times, I actually just want to get down and check in. I can always make a trip back up here during one of the weekends I have off to see the tulips. It's tulip season and I want to go see them. It's like the big thing in Holland, right? In Dutch, in the Netherlands. Why do they call it all those things? Don't know. I'm sure they used to be a whole bunch of different sections back in the day and they're all a big conglomerate now. But I'm going to get set up, get down to Sittard and get checked in. And we'll check out the room. Because I don't know which room they're going to give me. Every time I get a different room. Every time I get a different car, every time I get a different room. And I pick the same thing every time. Home sweet home away from home. I'm here enough. I don't know, they should give me like a presidential suite or something at this point. I need it. And I'm in a different room than I've been in before. The layout's even different than I've seen before. Like everything's different. It's on the second floor, which is 1, because the bottom floor is 0. And I'll show you what the room looks like. And I would do a tour of the actual hotel. I've done one before, but they've put up, since the last time I was here, they put up little signs that say they don't want filming outside of the premises, I guess, because they want to protect the privacy of their other patronage and stuff. So I understand. I'm not going to do that. So we'll film my room because the only person I'm disturbing in here is me. So check this out. It's not bad. It's not a bad room. So you just come in the door and you've got the bathroom right there, little chair, which is good. That, and then this area over here. I mean, the bathroom's kind of neat. Hold on, we'll do the bathroom. So you got the shower. Just walk straight in. There's a little lip right there, and this is slanted backwards, so all the water goes down that way. Just the toilet, and a little side mirror. And you gotta remember, everything's got these funky plugs, so if you don't have adapters, you better get them before you come. And then you got the TV. These TVs are pretty decent. And then you got this area here. So this is where you would know, like people would do, like, oh, I'm gonna work on this desk. I'm going to end up using this for storage, and you'll see why. So we've got this in here. As long as I got a fridge, I'll be good. We do. Little mini fridge. And storage. So what I end up doing is putting my suitcases up there, probably hanging my clothes here, moving that stuff up there to the top. This stuff here I don't really use, so I'll move this up here. And I've done this so many times at this point, and then I'll have clothes laid out here. While this is a king room, this is the smallest room I've actually been in the entire time here. Normally I just book whatever's the cheapest at this hotel, and a lot of times I've been upgraded because I have diamond status. This time it doesn't, I don't think I was, but to me, I really don't care. I need a spot to sleep, a spot to play video games, and to relax at the end of the day. They do have a fitness center here. I'll be using the one on base, and for the most part, and they've got showers, they've got food. Like it's a spot to sleep for the next month. So it's not horrible. I really like the staff here. This is the Doubletree Hilton Doubletree in Sittard in the Netherlands. This is where I continually stay over and over. I've stayed at the Hampton Inn in Auckland, which is also close to where I work. And while their rooms are even smaller than this, like it's basically just the king section and a bathroom, and that's it. So that extra little section is not even there, and it's even kind of smaller, like you don't have all this stuff. So this is basically it if I were in the Hampton Inn with a bathroom that's right by the door. Like it's not even, the bathroom's not this big at all, and there's no section, and there's no fridge. So I stay here. And the area is really nice. It's super chill. I just walk out, go down, and go around the corner, and there's an entire square which I've shown you, which I've had in several videos. Oktoberfest video where they redid the square for Oktoberfest and everything else, and that square has like 10 restaurants in it. So I can have room service brought in here. The Hampton doesn't do that either. So I end up choosing this one. I have room service. I can go eat 10 different restaurants that are literally within walking distance. And there's a grocery store that's within walking distance as well, right outside of that square. So I just do everything. I just kind of stay right in this area. I go to work, and then the weekends is when I do all my fun travel for me. So that's it, guys. It's been a day. I'm gonna get showered and freshened up. My beard is crazy. Like this won't stay down anymore. So I'm gonna get showered, freshened up, unpacked, and settled in, and then get some sleep because I have to work early tomorrow. So thank you guys very much for hanging out. Just like, subscribe, share it with your friends. That's the best way to help out with all this. And I don't even know what adventures I'm going to go on this time while I'm here, but I guess next time we'll see, as long as you guys come back to Jacob's Travels with me, Jason.